G'day everyone, ClassicDuff here, and welcome to episode 9 of MCEternal, featuring the still distant, oops, I didn't want to do that, space update. So last episode, wait, what? Okay, cool. Last episode we figured out potions. And so this episode, we're going to use them. But I've just been sitting here brewing some potions. Kind of figured out a system of how I'm doing it. See, I've been doing quite a bit of brewing. These are a bit of a bottleneck. Probably recommend making a few of these if you've got the resources, which is probably going to be your problem. So I went and found a bunch of milkweed, just immediately sickled it, and swamp grass is pretty easy to get. So I just keep making sure I keep stirring this. Boom. 1, 2, 3 buckets of purple juice. And I think I'm just going to process all of this stuff that I've got. Oops, did I just put that back? I did. So yeah, 3 buckets of water. Three of that. That's interesting. The flower just disappeared that was there. Interesting. Having some trouble growing this. Like it grew on that one bit of regular dirt, but it hasn't grown here. So I'm wondering if maybe you don't want all of your dirt to be that stuff. Now before I forget that this is happening, we end up with more gas. So I'm just going to carry on, brew up some potions. I come back and I'm actually doing some brewing of actual potions. Basically the plan is combine these into full bottles. So apparently they can hold 5. See this one, keep stirring. Apparently this one's holding 1.3, 1.09, 3.58. Maybe they hold 5 each. So my plan is to get 3, well, full bottles anyway, because you chuck those bottles in here, and I'm picking like the full ones. Maybe I can fit like 3 of each. Ooh. Probably not going to put that much in. We're going to make some potions. They're going to be pretty full, and then we're going to go attack that sludge and see how we get on now. Now that we've got our full damage reduction. And with the levels we get while we're there, well, we'll buff up our melee damage. Maybe the crit, maybe our archery might be handy. Arrow speed could be good. We'll see how we go. And then, I don't know, probably sprinting speed will be the next thing we get after that. Anyhow, back to brewing. See you guys in a moment. Alright, we're ready. Lots of brewing later. 3 full potions, and this, if I check my handy dandy notepad, these 3, as one yeah, one Selawin, will get me toughness. Now, if you try and do this yourself, I don't think the ingredients are the same. Which is unfortunate, but also kind of cool, because every time you do it, you don't quite know what you're doing. Now, obviously we want to let this change color. So from our experiment the first time, we know that it'll change color once. Add another level. I mean, it's a cool event, but Yeah, that's right. I was wondering. I thought I was running over. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I believe there's increased monster spawns during this event. And, oh, that's mud. And the monsters are harder. Got any arrows? Yeah, we got some arrows. They're still good as new. Slightly coated. And then it should change colour again. And as long as we extract it before it changes colour again, it's good. So last time it went red. I don't know what colour it's going to get this time. Alright. So we'll assume now it's changed colour. But now the question is, how long do we leave it brewing? I should have been timing this, but I wasn't. Oh, let's change the colour. I think that was too long. Ah, I think we let it go for slightly too long. Bugger. Alright. Yep. Alright. I'll be back once we've got some potions, and then let's finally get to it. Let's finally get to the Sludge dungeon. See you guys in a minute. Alright, we're back. I stuffed up the potions. It just turns back into less of the stuff. But the next time around, we ended up with elixirs of strength, and we got 6 of them. So that was 2 of these. So that's cool. I got another one brewing, so we'll get more. And this one is the ruined strength potion. I left cooking for just slightly too long. So now we've got our stuff. We've got some food. Just got a bit of junk I probably should have got rid of off camera. But here we are. Let's dump it in this one. Alright. We're here. We're here. It's time to finish what we started. This time. A bit of extra toughness. We have an extra bunch of strength. Take down those fire guys. No problem. Sludge creep. I think I want to get some of those plants. Might have something cool on them. Ah, wait. That bed. I see Mr. White over there. Alright, here we go. Let us deal to these dudes. Oh, there. They despawned. Ah. Yep. Well, that was easy. Now we just have to figure out this puzzle, which means we need to send this somewhere. Now this we can send across to that one. And now that is shooting at the ground. Hey, it wouldn't be that easy, would it? That one down and then straight out. I need to end up over the other side. Okay. And you're going down, is that where we want? No. But I mean, maybe we want to send this there. If we send it there, go back up. And if we send that back up, I don't know where that goes. You could spend some, more time figuring out exactly where you want to head. I need to go a couple across, so I think we're back down here. Alright, I'm going to play with this. I'm very confused. I'll get it and you'll come back and see it done. It'll be much more satisfying. See you guys in a bit. Alright, so I think I'm almost there. Pretty sure I had to get this to go down and do a bunch of stuff and come back up here to just come along here. And I think by aiming this down... Sorry. Issues with the computer, I just lost one of my screens. I had to get the laser to end up down there. So... Yes. Now we have this laser that way. Just have to end up. We have the laser here. He goes out the door. Ah, yes. You go along here. All the meanwhile, there's sludges running around, and it's probably pretty dark, so let's get some torches. I heard. And here the fly. Oh yeah, okay. Alright, cool. Yes. We're there. Now. Oh, now rain. It's questionable. Take our bed so we can set our spawn point in the dungeon. I would recommend doing that. And immediately spawn point set. There's horrible things happening. We did it. We made it. I made it. I'm having horrible frames per second. Fair, I always get that in this dungeon. Which is a shame. This is really cool. I don't want to do that. Nice. Alright, so spawn point set. Now, these things. I recommend taking screenshots. Because you need to remember this pattern. I'll try drawing it. Spawn point set. Let's have a look at some of the loot we can get. Nice. I don't know what that was. Also nice. We eaten that mushroom with... not mushroom, marshmallow. Add another point, so that's maxed. We can't get any more. I could get one of them. Let's do it. Let's take what we can get. Now we carry on. Now don't stand in this. It's really decay. I'm suspecting we might need these mushrooms for potion making. If that's how that works. With progressively lower or harder to find plants. More useful ingredients. Nice. Alright, so this is going to be the dungeon. I'm going through and collecting all the good stuff. Because we kind of need it. I mean, that's easy to get. Light shards are really nice. Those are harder to get than the green ones. I want to check that out. Arrows are nice. Okay, so actually I think I could have upgraded my lurker bag. Just remembering what I had back at the house. Actually, let's try turning down. Still in that, let's try turning down the graphics. Let's go clouds off for now, particles decreased. Graphics fast. What are we doing now? 24 frames. Okay, so that's not the problem. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It seems to get worse over time. These guys. Oh, we got them. Those guys going through the floor. That's just not on. Alright. Oh dear, okay, alright. Yeah, so I'm going to carry on. Down to the dungeon. Show you guys the... of course. The level down when I find it, and anything else cool we discover on the way. Alright, so we're here. Just gonna set spawn point. Mad bad. And now, copy that pattern we had before. Also sticky any bits. Ah, nice. Make sure I'm still recording. And now, first thing you want to do is not get eaten by worms. Add another level. I think that's enough for melee damage. And I think there's something horrible down here. Oh, that's where I died. Let's make sure I could draw that one. So it's kind of like a smiley face with a line and kind of two horns. Easy. But let's see what we get here. Ah, these guys. I've struck a couple of them. Where'd you go? Oh, something broke. Oh, my helmet broke. Nice. Nice. Well, we're probably not far away from having to head back. Gotta say, this dungeon still sucks. Even with our potions. And our gear. That helmet broke really fast. Nice. 2 minutes. 3 minutes. Oh, nice. Ah. These champion mobs are still a real pain. Oh, yeah. Got no idea what's going on. Can't see a thing. Oh, another level. Got him. So they went alright. Getting a bunch of junk. Wait, why can't I see anything? Just me, or is it really dark? I think there's an event happening. I think there's a horrible event happening right now. Which means all the mobs are going to be harder to kill. So, in the interest of not losing all my stuff, let's head back to where our gear is. It's the last spawn point. Let's grab the best stuff. Remains, yes. Yep, I recognize that sound. Alright. little bit cheating. A little bit cheating. It's fine. It's fine. But once you see what's going on, you might understand. Ah, yes. That's what's going on. So, when the sky is red like this, all the monsters are buffed. Which is cool. But I suspect you probably don't want to be in that dungeon while that's happening. Let's go see how tough these guys are. We do still have our strength buff for a little bit. Two-shotting them. Nice. I'd like to know how much damage I'm doing. Are these? Ooh. Nice. They're actually normally in the sludge dungeon we were just in. Oh, nice. We can get some of that material. I think we want that for something. Yeah, we do. We drop a tar heart. Let's drop good stuff. Tar drip. Nice. Cool. Let's find some more of them. Got him. Oh, that's really not that good. Awesome. Well, I'm gonna just farm these guys until this event's over. I suspect probably going pretty good for time, as in I've spent a lot of time not getting very far through the dungeon. But that's alright. We had this little one. Oh, nice, another one. Is this gonna be... Ooh, he's got a shield. Come on, drop some good stuff. Gotcha. You drop a weedwood sword, wow. Yeah. I'm gonna keep farming these things. Let's get experience, build up our levels. And I don't want to be tackling that dungeon. While this is happening. Ooh, nice. Get a siren and a flame sword. Yep. Got him. Oh, it's oil down there. Let's not go there. Ah, yeah, I see ya. Yeah, alright. Well, this has been ClassicDuff. You've been watching this video. Like and subscribe. All that good stuff. And we will see you next time, where I am hoping, once we get some more gear, I'm going to put that dungeon on hold, I think. We're kind of skipping some of the progression. And there are some other dungeons we can do first. Two that I know of. And I think we should tackle them first before we head back to the sludge dungeon. Because it seems pretty rough. Seems pretty rough. Even with some okay gear. So, see you guys next time. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Alright. Alright, this time for reals. I'm out.